Hello Internet, I'm Thomas from YouTube and welcome to this unboxing and review of this, which is the Time of the Doctor box set. This is my first ever action figure, so yeah, let's get straight into it. Starting with the box, as you can see, it's like a miniature version of the 12 Doctors microfigure set. It comes with a couple weird diamonds on it, and it's really just a picture of a TARDIS, saying what's in the set and just all of its features. The side has a picture of handles, the other side the aged 11th Doctor. Some label Guff McHoggle on the bottom, and just telling us what the set is as well as the price on the top. The back has a promotional picture of the 11th Doctor in a costume that's not accurate to the one that's in the box, and there's also a quick bio on the story that this is set up. Opening this up, as you can see, we've got a very nice display window of the 11th Doctor as well as his two swappable heads, the handles, the swappable vest, and his walking stick, which is a bit hard to see. Each side has a bio on each of the two Doctors featured here. Unfortunately, this inside does look a bit off because of all these Velcro dots just randomly placed everywhere to hold it shut. Anyway, that's enough of the box, so let's get inside and look at the figure itself. So as you can see, you just open a side panel and the whole thing slides out. This is my first ever Doctor Who action figure, so yeah, I'm very excited to have a look at this. So, starting with the figure in itself, without any of the accessories, I have had a couple minutes to have a play with it, and it's a bit different to what I expected. So, starting with the rotation, it does a 360 at the head, can do a 360 at the arms, although this doesn't go all the way around due to the fabric of the Doctor's material. The elbows bend out 90 degrees, the wrist can do a full 360. The legs kick outwards 90 degrees and back a little bit, but are hindered by the coat. The knees kick back 90 degrees. There is no articulation at the ankles. There is also a full 360 at the forearm and at the top of the leg. So for articulation, it's pretty good. Now looking at the details, the face I reckon is excellent. It's definitely, you can definitely see Matt Smith in there, and it looks a lot like him. The hair is a lot like how it looked in Series 6. It's not completely how it looked in 7B. It was a lot more pointy, but still Matt Smith's hair. As you can see, the bow tie and the vest look amazing. You can even see his little fob chain down there and the buttons and even the dots on the bow tie. His coat is actually made of a sort of softer plastic, almost like a rubber I suppose, and it is tweed but purple all around, and you can see that there's the fluffy collar up there, and you can see at his arms there's a bit of his blue shirt sticking out. His legs look like they're sort of a creased and wrinkled material that's all going down, and as if he's been running around a lot, which he has, he's the Doctor. And the shoes are similar to his classic ones, but with the repaint being grey, brown and black. Unfortunately with my figure, I think one of the legs has a defect, because if I just let it rest, as you can see, the leg seems to go out as if he's snapped at the top. And if you look here, you can see it actually sort of is a bit messed up as opposed to this leg, which stays quite still. So that's a bit of an issue. Also, because this is removable, these are not glued in, and that makes it look as if there's sort of a strange shape there at his chest because they don't stick in properly. But besides that, I reckon this figure is pretty good. I just wish he could stand by himself. Ah, there we go. His leg just looks a bit strange. So, now moving on to the swappable parts and accessories this figure comes with. So, to swap the head is easy enough. You just pull one head off, put another head on, and there you go. So now we have got him in his other 11th Doctor form where he's really old. And I've got to say, this just looks sensational. I haven't seen it on the body before, but looking at it right now, I just think it looks very nice. So this is the 11th Doctor in his oldest form before he regenerates. The hair is just exceptional. As you can see, it's just amazingly detailed. It's just got all these strands. It looks like Einstein from the back. But yeah, it just looks so good. His face has got, you can see all the wrinkles and oldness in him. Every single detail. And his glasses even have lenses inside. That's how detailed this is. So this 11th Doctor head is probably the best head of a figure I've ever gotten. Oh, I guess it's only the third one I've ever gotten actually. But it is amazing. Finally, we've got the 12th Doctor's head, but this does not need to go on yet. First, we need to swap the chest. So, to swap the chest, all you have to do is push the arms back, put it back onto the arms, and then just pull this off. And as you can see, it's actually made of sort of really soft material. I thought it'd be hard plastic, but it's not. Put the new one on, put this back over, and hey presto, the Doctor's got his bow tie off. So now I can put his head on. And I've got to say, despite what people have said online, I reckon this head sculpt of Capaldi is fantastic. There's no denying that's Peter Capaldi there. Maybe his facial expression is a bit odd, but I reckon it's just great. The one issue I would have is that his hair is way too dark, which nobody disagrees with there. But that's about it. His eyes are a bit wacky, but I really don't mind. I just think this looks almost exactly like Peter Capaldi. Actually, pretty close. And as you can see with the no bow tie vest, it's the exact same except there's no bow tie, and for some reason the top button is undone, which doesn't really make sense, but I'm not going to be nitpicky. I just think this looks really nice. So that's all the Doctor's done. Now let's move on to the accessories. So when it comes to accessories, besides the 2 spare heads and the spare chest, there comes with 3 accessories. And I like to think it's sort of 1 accessory for each Doctor. So yeah, first off is handles. Now does this not look fantastic? It has got all these, it's a normal Cyberman head, but it's got all these extra bits and parts added onto it. You can see it's got rust, and unfortunately these are a bit soft, but it just looks like a Cyberman head that's been with the Doctor for 300 years, which I suppose it has. As you can see, even at the bottom, there are all these wires and things poking out of it, as if it's actually been ripped from a Cyberman, which, again, it has. So I think this just looks great, a Cyberman head for the Doctor to hold. When it comes to the Doctor holding it, it sort of fits into his right hand, but I think it fits better into his left hand for him to sort of hold up. And as you can see there, he is holding it in his left hand. Next up is the sonic screwdriver, and I think this looks exceptional. I mean, I know I've never had a mini sonic screwdriver before, but for something of such a tiny size, the detail really is quite amazing. And the Doctor just holds it in his right hand quite easily. And although it's hard to easily position and pointing it, in fact it goes up on an angle a bit, it's pretty easy to get him to be checking his readings like that. And the final accessory that comes with this set is the walking stick. Now this is very rigid, and I could feel like I could just snap it by doing just in like 2 seconds, just doing that. It's completely painted black, but it really even just feels like some old wooden walking stick the Doctor's used. And it very easily just slots into the Doctor's left hand. And even when he's standing, it is at the perfect height to hold him up, as you can see there, which is especially good for me because mine's got a bung leg. So overall, what do I think of this set? Well, I reckon it's pretty exceptional. I really do like most of the things in it. The Doctor's bung leg does put me off a bit, and the fact that the things don't clip in properly in the chest. But besides that, it really is a nice set, and I love the background it comes with, which as you can see right now is a TARDIS. So thanks for watching, and yeah, thanks for watching.